Hey, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of programming. This week, we're going to be, you'll see it, basically, we're going to be extending on what we did a lot last week. So if you wrote your weights down, you'll be in good position. If you're not writing what you're doing down, please start, whether you're doing it in a journal or on one of the many CrossFit apps. It is a good idea to become, in tune with what you're doing in the gym. So today we are going back-to-back squats every 2 minutes. Last week we did 75%. This week we're doing 80%. So that's going to be a, 5, 10, maybe 20-pound jump for some of you. Then getting into 3 minutes, 5 minutes of work, 5 minutes of rest. During your work, pace-wise, you're going to be going about 90+%. So I want you to kind of push it because you do get 5 minutes of rest. 50/35 calorie row, 20 pull-ups, and then in your remaining time, burpees. I'd say about 60 to 70% of the people today who've already done this workout are getting to the burpees, but most everybody is getting at least through a good chunk of the pull-ups. Tomorrow, getting into some every 90-second work with a power clean and a push jerk plus 2 split jerks. And as you can tell, with a little asterisk there, pausing 2 seconds in your receiving position of the split jerk before recovering. So because you have to do a push jerk, that's going to kind of limit your weight that you can get up to, but we do want to build to something heavy while still being able to hit that 2-second pause. And during that 2-second pause, obviously, we're trying to, hit a perfect position. Then, just like last week with our push presses, you built up to a heavy set of 10. This week, I want you to stay at that heavy set of 10 that you did last week for all 3 sets. So if you built up, say, if you did 135, 155, 185, I want you to stay at 185 for all 3 sets this time. It can be done, but it'll be tough, definitely. Then power clean singles, 4 reps at 70% of your 1 rep max clean, and then 5 burpee box jumps with a step down, and that's going to be at least 10 minutes on the EMOM. We'll see how class kind of runs, but at least 10 minutes. Wednesday, getting back into our deadlifts. We did this 2 weeks ago, so you can look back. We did it with sets of 6, but this week we're getting up heavier. 2 weeks ago we built to 75%. This week it's 80%. So on the last set, 3 to 5 reps, depending on your form. If you start to lose it at 3, you'll just quit the set. But if you can hold it for 5 good quality reps, 80%, even better. Then some conditioning every 5 minutes for 3 to 4 sets, 400-meter run, 20 wall balls, and then 20 Russian kettlebell swings. That'll afford you a little bit of rest, maybe about a minute and a half or so, 2 minutes. We'll see, but enough to have good effort on each set. Thursday, just like we did last Friday, bench presses at 3 reps at 80+%. Last week we just said 80%. So if you can build a little heavier, that's what we're looking to do. Then on the subsequent minutes, 2 and 3, bent over dumbbell row, as heavy as you can for 8 to 10 reps. Then we get into kind of a gymnastic EMOM, 21 minutes, so 7 sets, 30 seconds of ring dips at tempo. So you're going to go down 2 seconds, pop up, hold at the top with 2 seconds with an elbow turnout. Meaning if you watch gymnasts, they do this a lot. They really externally rotate their arms and they get the front of that elbow to show forward for a full lockout. Then 30 seconds of toes to bar. Again, that's just 30 seconds. It's not unbroken toes to bar. It's just 30 seconds of as many as you can pop in. And then 40 double unders, 80 singles, or double under practice. And then, as you can see, if you really want to spice it up that day, you can take the sleds out for an 800-meter sled drag. We'll probably keep it pretty light, like, guys, maybe a couple plates, ladies, maybe 1 plate. Friday, more snatches. I know that some of you do not like snatches, but trust me, you need this. That's why we've been doing it every week or every other week. We've been building into it. So A, like we did last time, is just to get you ready for B. Okay, so the old snatch grip push press plus overhead squat with a pause, that's to get the position ready or warm the position up for B, which is every 90 seconds for 15 minutes, a snatch with a 2-second pause at the knee times 2 reps. And we're just looking to have good technique. So we're trying to build, of course, but we're not trying to get to a point where everything shuts down. Then the workout, so we've got kind of 2 different workouts here. They're very similar. One, the intermediate, it's not as involved as far as movements go and technique. So for those of you who, don't really need to be worrying about crazy barbell stuff just yet, you just need to be worrying about moving, just focusing on 1 or 2 movements at a time. We need to stay on intermediate. For those of you that have, had a barbell in your hand for a while now, you should have no problem with advance. 10 thrusters, 10 burpee over the bars, 10 squat clean thrusters, so where the bar goes down on the ground every time, 10 burpee over the bar, and then 10 clean and jerk. So we're looking for like a power clean push jerk, and then again 10 burpee over the bar. We're going to hold a 10-minute cap on this. We want you to, kind of push it. Intermediate, it's just going to be 10 thrusters and 10 burpee over the bar, so we're not going to be switching it up. So just thrusters. If you haven't seen already, we've got a no shower happy hour this week on Thursday evening at On Rotation. That's the little tap room right up there by Conoroso. It's like a block over from the gym. Cool place. Come on by. We'll start about 6:30 and run to about 8:30 or 9 or really whenever. So if you haven't made it to one of the social events yet, please make it an attempt to get there. It should be fun. And I will see you guys there, and I'll see you at the gym this week. So have a good week. Have a good day. I'll see you soon. Bye.